Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're going to be talking about the Geron Corporation Q1 2025 summary. Today is the 9th of May 2025, and we are fully into earnings seasons for small cap pharma. So, what we're going to do in this summary is we're going to look at the quarterly report, look at the bullish and the bearish parts of it, and what the company has to do moving forward. So, I generally follow small cap pharma. I do games, I do a little bit of everything. So, if you like what I'm doing, hey, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and thank you. Disclaimer is I bought shares at 3 originally, bought more at 125 to kind of even it out. This is definitely a very long-term hold. I'm an amateur investor, and any advice given should be followed up by your own due diligence, and any information given is valid for today, the 9th of May, and the slideshow will not be updated, but as we get new news, new slideshows. So, right into the report. 40 million in revenue, which is down from 47 million in Q4. That was expected based on what they told us at the end of the last quarter. There's 56 million in total operating expenses. They do expect a total of between 270 and 285 million for the year. So they are really going to ramp up and hire more people, get more marketing, more brand awareness, something that we hopefully will increase sales. Now, they said Q1 was flat compared to Q4. Okay, we understand that. They did see a 10% increase when comparing April to March. So maybe we are going to be coming out of it. Definitely hit maybe a little rough part and we can start growing again. That would be the goal. The net loss was a little under 20 million, and the cash at the end of the first quarter was $457 million. So approval. So it was approved in Europe. That will start in 2026 in certain countries. The full rollout might take some time, so I wouldn't expect much until 2027. This is unfortunately how European approvals go. They get overall approval, and then they have to negotiate with each individual country about pricing and all that kind of stuff. So it is never a quick rollout in Europe, where in the US, all 50 states take it on and they're in good shape, within reason. They did reach 85% enrollment and expect an interim analysis for their second indication in the second half of 2026, and then the final read in the second half of 2028. That interim analysis is probably going to tell them what they need to know, and they can probably start to prepare for a filing somewhere, hopefully at the end of 2028, and then we're looking at 2029 for approval of the second indication. There's really nothing else that's close in the pipeline. Anything is going to be probably after 2030, so we're not going to discuss it today. So going forward, so again, 270 to 285 million in operating expenses in 2025. For the breakdown, if you want to do math, it's 67.5 a quarter or 71.25, depending on what you're looking at. We had 40 million in sales for Q1. Let's just say, worst case scenario, we end up with 160 million. 160 million minus 270 or 285 is not terrible. Again, cash was 457 million. So based on the numbers, what is our worst case is a net loss of about 125 million, which still brings the cash to 332 million. So not an issue, not a problem. They can definitely get to the interim read, which at that point, they can figure out if they need the cash at that moment or if the drug is selling well enough that they can continue on. And really, the biggest goal is making it to 2029 to add that second indication. They believe it's a similar patient size. So you could double that, which could make it pretty nice. So, summary, it's the news we expected. It's good to see the numbers improving from March to April. The company does have the time to try and make this work. And that's really why I bought in more, because you see cash is not an issue. It's just not. I mean, they have, even at worst case scenario, money till like 2027, 2028. So they have the time to do it. Unlike a lot of small cap pharmas or smaller pharmas who they try to market something, it fails, and they have to pivot or abandon it very quickly. They have the time to try to find how exactly to market it. And so overall, I don't think this is going to be an issue in the long run, but I do expect, and we'll be checking on sales to improve, quarter over quarter and see kind of where we end up at. So hopefully this helped you get some information. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.